everybody. Welcome back to another monthly episode of the SteamDragons monthly recap. Do you guys believe that it's already the end of September?
No.
That's crazy.
No.
I refuse to believe it.
Hey, that means Halloween's coming faster. I love Halloween.
That is true.
All I can say is, did y'all remember?
Yes, I remember the
I
21st.
did.
Okay.
TikTok made sure I remembered.
Oh gosh, the one positive thing I've heard
Yeah.
about TikTok recently.
Very
I got
true.
beef. I got beef with TikTok.
You know,
Me too.
do you guys think that without social media you wouldn't remember as much?
I mean, I'd still remember because it's 4 days after my birthday.
That is.
I mean, I'd probably still remember, but like days have been kind of jumbling together, so I don't know.
Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, I probably would remember only thanks to my Google Calendar.
That's true. I mean, there's been some good things, right? That we'll have the anniversary of Alex's Grimace Shake video soon enough, and
Oh
that'll
my
be good to
gosh.
remember. As well as National Pants Day or something, like who knows? Like that's cool to find out and remember about. But
I think so.
Andrew's got the face like, I'm not wearing pants right now, just to let y'all know.
not participating in
Shut up,
National
Brian.
Pants Day. Not participating.
Shut up, Brian.
I will not ask for a twirl for a fit check this time, Andy, but be prepped
Hey,
for next
Halloween. Halloween is coming up. He wants to scare us.
time. Truly.
I mean, a full moon's coming out either way, so.
Yep.
But we're gonna get a little pan, like a little bit at a time during the stream, and then finally
we're
at
gonna
the end
slow-mo.
of the stream, it's finally gonna happen.
And that's
Big
when
reveal.
we get banned.
That's right.
Oh.
That's right.
I'm
That's
sure
right.
We'll be on TikTok though. TikTok will take us. It'll be
No,
good.
yeah, that's true. That's true.
When the
I'll
one door
tell you
closes,
what.
the other opens. Only fans. Here we go.
We just have to make sure it's short enough to
keep.
keep people's attention span.
That's true.
We had a good month this month because we had some really good streams, and I think as I was watching some of the recaps and some of the clips from your streams, I think more than half of the time I cracked up. There was something in all of the streams. There was something that I would laugh about because you guys you keep us on our toes, and as well as keep everybody laughing. So this recap, I want you guys to talk about your show and then share with us, some of the funny things that you found, or just like a little, recap of what you thought afterwards that you thought maybe I should have said or I should have shown, or something that came to me that I remembered after the show. Because remember, our audience doesn't get to see what happens behind the scenes, or before we go live and we talk about things. And there are some things that are just absolutely hilarious. So we'll go ahead and just open it up to the floor and let you guys chat about some of your streams. And please let us know about anything that happened from your personal streams as well that you think were funny and we should have seen, because we might have missed some of those too. Who wants to go first?
I have something right off the top of my head.
Go right ahead.
I should have checked. This is hindsight's 2020. I should have checked that my video had audio before I started showing it to everybody, and I should have told Tell and Panda to let me know that my video had audio before I played the second one, so that I wouldn't sit there just smiling, staring them longingly in the eyes while there's complete silence. That is my takeaway. That is my big. I should have done that.
the funnier part is me and Tell just letting you drown the whole time,
What
not
was I
saying
supposed to do?
anything.
The thing is, too, that I was like, I wanted to send the videos to Tell early, right? And I was like, hey, and Tell's like, just share your screen. Tell knew and set me up from the start. I was like, this guy's not going to remember to put audio on. That's
Wow.
And that's exactly why. That's exactly why I will accept my opportunities to lightly give Tell a hard time about them liking two video games and two video games only. It's only ever been Animal Crossing, or flavors of Animal Crossing, and then Return to Monkey Island. Those
There we go.
Any game that has there's ties, right? Minecraft, who cares if it came out and became more popular before Animal Crossing? It's always been Animal Crossing. You got Palia, Animal Crossing. You've got the Animal
Dinkum.
Crossing in Australia, Dinkum. There you go.
There we go.
You got
Stardew Valley.
Animal Crossing.
Yep.
Thank you.
The farmer side of
Supposedly, there's
Animal
like a new
Crossing.
hybrid game of like Stardew Valley and like GTA coming out.
That seems very
Wait,
interesting.
what?
Yeah.
What an interesting merge.
Yeah, right. That was not on my bingo
How
card.
relaxing.
Yeah.
I don't. Tell will probably still play that one. I mean, he still has that minor GTA side of him.
I think I remember that.
Cool.
No.
Just wait for the
Tell
clips.
wants to have an Animal Crossing Monkey Island.
Oh,
Imagine that.
Yeah.
Oh god, over the moon. We would see a real-time backflip.
Eyes of happiness right then and there.
Maybe we need that for our streams. We could put that one on the
Sure.
TikTok.
Tell, how confident do you feel you can
There.
do a backflip right now?
Definitely.
Do it. Do it.
You know
Hey,
what the funny thing is
off
now
the rip.
with the fact that you didn't have the audio in the clip and you can hear it. It's like every now and then you'll just hear. So while we're watching, you just hear the little laughs and the giggles in between.
No! I've been outed, exposed. Not my giggles. Those are private.
But it's all fun and games.
That actually, I didn't even
Oh
think
my
about
God.
that. That's so much worse than anything I ever thought it could have been. Can you imagine? How uncomfortable would you be if you just watched a video of yourself laughing in silence for like 7 minutes? I feel like it wouldn't be a good time, right?
It'd be pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh
At least
yeah.
for me, it would be.
Oh, gee.
You guys
Time
said
for an ad.
nothing to him.
No, you like.
No, we
The
let
thing
him
is,
drown.
I played a second video.
Okay, well, listen. Okay,
Yes,
hold on.
that's
Hold on. In my defense, I had no idea that both of those videos had any sound to them.
Like that's
So,
fair.
I was sitting there smiling at the same time in silence, not knowing what was happening. So,
I'm gonna just put like preface every video, and now I'll put this video on with audio for all of you at home, so you can listen to and watch along.
I'm just gonna make sure
You'd
I
think
have
by
a
the second
checklist
video.
of things to ask Rip, like before
Yeah.
he screen shares. Just, hey, does this have audio? Is
Right?
your audio working?
Exactly.
Like, I'm gonna have a checklist.
Rip, in my defense, like I know that I've shared a video before and I didn't hear the audio, and it was specifically with that haircut, that virtual haircut thing, and Kat was laughing and enjoying it, and I'm like,
I guess I'm just gonna live with it.
I can hear it. I'm like, Kat, you can hear it, right? I'm like, and we're already like 10 seconds into the clip, and I couldn't hear it, but I played it. But I know that afterwards, and I watched. Okay, there was sound, but I didn't hear it, so it was a bit of a tricky one. So I thought it was
I
maybe
can
just me
understand
not
that.
hearing sound.
Yeah, I can understand that. But the second one, if he plays it and there's no sound and you guys are
I was
still
gonna say, like, at least by the second video, you'd at least have to ask: is there a
thought-
sound with this
I-
video?
I-
Did
I
you
honestly
intend
thought
it to
maybe-
be silent?
I'll give them
Maybe
some
the
credit.
sound just wasn't coming through. I don't know.
Because they did say something, It was just when there was 30 seconds left of the last video, right? On the second video, right before it ended, they were like, "Hey, it's supposed to have audio." And
That's
it's like,
arguably worse. That's arguably worse than just like not saying anything at all.
right? Like, just let me die in
Waiting until
peace
the
at
last
that point, right? Like, but no, I had to know my failings right as they ended. It's like you're going on this massive road trip, and as soon as you're like 5 minutes away, they're like, "Oh, by the way, yeah, it's the wrong address." Oh, thanks. Cool.
But see, that goes to show as a streamer, some of the things you really you kind of have to have that acting face about you. You know, where you really have to be like, even though stuff is going on in the background or the technology is not working or someone's screaming or the cat's clawing on your curtain or whatever, you literally have to sit there and go, yeah, everything's okay.
This is
Improv.
fun.
You gotta improv it, guys.
Yeah, that
Yes,
was
and.
that was the thing. I was
Yes,
like,
and.
you know what? I guess I had no audio. Now I have to make a joke about having no audio because that's what we get the.
It'll
giggle.
be long lasting.
What's that? Rip, I couldn't hear you.
Oh please, not like this.
One of these days, we're gonna start one of the streams, and everyone's just gonna pretend like they can't hear you.
Oh yeah.
Be like, guys, can you hear me?
The world will know my screams. My cries will be heard
My cries.
across time and space.
His cries when Tell starts talking about Animal Crossing again.
Oh, please! I don't want to owe the raccoon any more money, please.
But maybe I should check the games before. Did you see this? Was it now I can't think of the name of the game. It's Animal something. Party Animals. Does that count as an Animal Crossing game?
It might be close
Yes.
enough, but
Yeah.
I'm sure
I've
you
heard
could
the-
make the connection.
I've heard good things about party animals. That'd be pretty fun for us to sit down.
I mean,
and play
animals are
together.
crossing something in that game.
They are.
Yeah.
It's true.
True.
Yeah.
Just like the chicken.
So that was on XP Crunch Live. Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks guys. That was great on the main show.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
I have to mention that the last XP Crunch, I couldn't make it. I wasn't feeling very well. It was supposed to be Reese, Alex, and myself, and I wasn't feeling very well, so I had to back out of that one. So I left Reese and Alex, who, you guys do wonderful anyways. It wasn't any big idea, but I was able to be backstage. So I was able to be backstage. I just couldn't talk and I couldn't move. So I could help out backstage, but they talked about the top FPS games?
The newest up and coming FPS games that we're like releasing soon.
Right. So I'm backstage and I'm watching them and I'm listening and they're doing great. But half of these FPS games that I chose, they're sitting there and after they watch it, because it was a first reaction. Okay. They had never seen these. Well, maybe one or two, but they had never seen the ones that I chose. So they had a first reaction. And after probably half of them, the two of them sit there in silence for a minute and they go, I guess I might try that. It has potential.
They sound very interested.
The hardest
like-
part, the hardest part about that topic was the video, the little clips that you had that we had of those games didn't show enough of what I need to determine if I'm going to play it or not. But I will say it was a grand time of basically telling Alex every FPS game that we saw that I was like 50-50 on whether or not I'd probably play it.
He was like 50-50. And I was like, is there ever going to be one they're like, yes, that was so cool. They were like,
The first one was really cool. I feel like we talked about it for a little bit. And it was like 50-50 for majority. And the very last one, but I think it wasn't on your list. I think it was on mine and Alex's list.
yes, the last one that you guys chose.
I like I like the approach to this because I feel like Kat is almost a contestant on like Shark Tank, but for like FPS games. And they're like, I want to bring this FPS to the table for X amount of equity and this amount of playtime. And Panda goes, honestly, I didn't see enough to get me interested in the game, and that's why I'm out.
Basically,
I'm out.
that wasn't even the.
Maybe they should start presenting it that way. That'd be quite entertaining.
That would be pretty
You
fun.
know what? Maybe you know what? Next
Shark Tank
time
special.
we do a gut reaction or whatever, whatever we want. First reaction. We'll do it like a Shark Tank episode.
That sounds pretty
That's-
He's
sick.
got to pitch
What's
it
not
to
even-
you guys.
But what's
Yeah.
that's not even the funniest part of that episode is at the very end, me and Alex said bye, and then for like 30 seconds, we're waiting for the stream to end from Kat. So we're
Okay.
just sitting there staring at the cameras awkwardly.
Okay, I admit, I was falling asleep last day. I was like, so I wasn't feeling good, and I was like, oh, it's over.
I'm waiting there.
That's
I'm
like
okay.
if you're doing like a stage play and they forget to draw the curtains after
Yeah,
everyone does like
That's
their
basically
bow.
what it felt like.
Everyone's just standing there.
Or
I
the
was sitting
blackout,
there
yeah.
and I was like, bye, and then I sat there for a second, and I was like, well, maybe, and then it ended.
Can they still see me?
Panda, the worst thing is if you do one of those, like, bye.
You just have to hold it the whole time.
Just hold it the whole time.
Please,
Yep.
please cut the feed.
My arms can't take it anymore.
Well, maybe we should get everybody those like fake arms so that we could just pretend that we're like,
I get the
Up on the
little
screen,
plastic
we're just going
flappers
like
that I
this.
just do one of these. And
Yes.
It just flaps the whole
trying to
time.
go like that.
Would it
Yeah.
just be
Mute your
just as
mic and
much
put your
work?
thumbs in front of your camera or something to black it out.
Oh yeah.
Goodbye.
Beefsteak. Whoa! The magic trick.
That was a great monthly recap. Bye, everybody.
Yeah, I think between the awkward endings, or it's like, say for instance, if you have a question or you presented something, it's like, okay, what do you think about this? And you have like the response of someone saying like, yeah, it's not really my thing. And it's like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You're excited
Me
to
with
talk
every
about
Tell
it.
the Zard game ever brought.
All
you've
two
been
of them.
very sweet though, Panda. You've been very sweet. You've been, yeah, I'm sure if I play it a bit, and you've been giving me at least some information. So I appreciate that.
I try my best.
Thank you.
It's not just awkward endings. I feel like we've had some awkward starts too. Like I feel like there's been moments where like
Oh god.
Oh,
awkward
hey, we're-
start. Don't get me
especially-
started.
so I like the fact that now I've noticed that in stream the program we use, there's a bar, a loading bar at the bottom that tells
Yeah.
you how long the video you're watching is gonna take. But there was points where I didn't know that. So I'd be sitting here like, okay, yeah, I'm watching. I'm like dance along to the music, whatever, and then it just cuts and it's just me and the camera. Unprepared. And it's like, well,
Yep.
you all saw that. Let's pretend we didn't. But you
What's
did.
funny is I went through the same thing before. I didn't realize there was like a little loading bar until this year.
Yeah. Maybe it's a new feature. Maybe it was never there. Maybe it was never there.
Or was it ever there to begin with?
We hid it from everybody because we wanted to see what your reactions were when we brought you back on screen.
Great, fantastic.
I do remember last time we did a stream rip when you were on one of the other team streams, and I remember that it was supposed to cut out. We were supposed to cut out and in the stream, but I accidentally, instead of cutting out, I accidentally put you guys back up on the screen. And Rip goes, he's like this, and he looks up and he goes, and I was like, oh my goodness.
That's great.
Not show a clip.
Everybody get their side profile in.
It was so funny, but I was so like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad that was the only thing that was.
Yeah, I'm just glad you didn't catch when I was like picking our nose or something. Just like
I'll tell you the things that happen. So what happened with you guys on Amp Arcade this month?
Well, I think the one
Was
show
Tell
that we were able to do, the one show we were able to do.
Hello?
I remember, because we talked about the whole concept of like time, like talked about Once Upon a Time. I talked about like 16-bit era JRPGs, like
Why is
What?
he staring at me like that?
Tell's frozen.
Look at
Oh, there he goes.
And there he is.
He was just
Poor
sitting
Brian's
there.
trying to talk and everybody's laughing at him.
menacingly.
I was wondering what everybody was
What did I
laughing
do?
about mostly. I'm sitting here looking at all of you guys. All of you guys are dying. I'm like, what am I missing? Did I miss something? Somebody make a joke?
You just missed this.
Oh man.
Yeah, I see that now.
Oh man. No, Brian, it wasn't you. I looked up and I just see Tell going.
And just not moving.
He can go surprising amount of time without blinking. That was impressive.
Yes.
He was unfazed. He was sitting there like this the entire time.
Yep.
Brian, what were you saying? Go ahead. Now that we got Tell off the air.
Yeah,
Alright.
without blinking.
Yeah.
Without blinking.
Anywho, we were talking about like the whole concept of like time, because I talked about 16-bit era JRPGs. I talked about Final Fantasy VI, Chrono Trigger, then recently Sea of Stars. But I remember at the beginning of that show, I tried to be a little hilarious, a little funny, if you will. I tried to do something kind of funny. I'd be like, the start of the show was like, for thousands of years I've laid dormant. Who dared to disturb my... Crap, I dropped something. That was how I started the show. Because I literally, like, my mouse dropped, my remote dropped. I mean, honest to God, my whole life was falling apart at that moment. Because I tried to be funny.
He falls out of his chair. The computer falls over.
Yeah.
My room
Fire
just suddenly
starts in the
combusted
background.
into flames.
That's
I was
pretty
gonna
cool.
say, tornado rips off the back wall right there.
Honestly, Panda, you could get away with putting like a tornado backdrop for your little thing. It's just you going
Let's see here. Hold on. What do I got for you guys?
right.
I can't fix it in here. I can only.
Oh, look,
there we go.
Tell
I
is in
found it.
chat now.
Tells in chat. What are you doing over there, silly? Storm, get our power out.
Oh, Tell
Dang.
says he got a storm. Okay, hold on. I got it.
Wow.
Oh goodness.
That was me
Wow,
yesterday.
shit.
We had a pretty scary storm yesterday, but I'm
No, he's just angry because we don't want to talk about Animal Crossing
Oh
anymore.
no, so true, so true.
Okay.
Please tell.
So angry, he's over there bumbling in like the little Animal Crossing. Like,
Talking about turnips or something. I don't know.
Get them. They're going to listen to me talking about Animal Crossing or something. I'll come over there.
It's the sounds of them that you can hear. I wish I had a little soundboard we could play some of the Animal Crossing.
That'd be nice.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm like
okay.
turkeys, I swear.
I'm okay.
So, Brian, when you did was that on our stream that you did? That
No,
Amp
that
Arcade?
was the last Amp Arcade we were physically able to do.
Oh, physically able to do.
Yeah.
we virtually pretended that we were on Amp Arcade. It's been a tough one for you guys this month on Amp Arcade because I think I guess unlucky things have come across each time, and so it's nice to see you guys back together again and being able to do those Amp Arcades.
I saw Nova freeze for a second. I was like, I can't handle it again. I can't.
I know.
I'm sitting over here with my connection. It's going do, and I'm sitting here like, please don't disconnect me.
Yes, I know. Is anybody else having slow connection problems tonight?
I am not.
I think you
I'm
just
good.
Oh
I'm
maybe
convinced
man,
it might
your
just be
Wi-Fi
us.
treat. Yeah, just give them a little
a little lag spike. Anybody
let's
in the
hope it doesn't end
audience?
stream early.
Yeah, viewers at home, how's your internet today?
Yeah, how is your internet? Where are you viewing us from?
How are you feeling?
Because if you're in South Africa with Tell, you're probably not viewing us anymore.
Yeah.
But don't worry, you can watch this on a recap if you just go to our twitch.tv/XP Crunch. You can watch this again tomorrow. It's all right.
This is the Panda.
Oh no, he's also.
we
in this
are-
room.
We are
Whoa!
broadcasting
Storm
live
chasers now.
from outside Tell the Zard's house right now, where the storm is just awful. As you can see behind me, look at this horrible storm.
Now, as you were reporting earlier, Panda, this seems to be a very localized storm hovering exactly only over Teldazar's house, correct?
Only Tell the Zard's house. As you can see, there's Tell the Zard's house over here behind me.
What do you
We need
But I am
those
the only
cutouts.
one with I'm the only one with internet in this specific location right
That's
now.
right.
Wow.
That's right.
Brave.
That is-
Oh man,
that's
them pocket
awesome.
routers, those pocket routers must come in really handy.
Nah, dude. Hey, listen. There's nothing better. There's nothing better than having Starlink just hooked in my pocket. All right.
I'll tell you. We need a cutout of Telthazard in the background.
Yeah, we do.
Who's got a clip art of Tell the Zard? I'll put him right at the
We
window,
should-
right back there.
Oh
should
wait,
screenshot
wait,
it.
wait. Hang on.
Do you actually have something? Hold on.
If you have a cutout of
Well,
Telthazard,
Brian's
I'm
wearing
gonna
pants.
wonder.
Check out the
I'm gonna-
SteamDragons
I-
merch. The next
Nobody
thing we're
question.
selling is a Telthazard cardboard cutout.
Oh my!
Take one to prom. Take one to dinner. Put it in your. Put it in. What?
There you are, Tel.
I love it. That's exactly what I remember
Tells
Tel
me.
Put
looking
that
like. Yep.
right there.
Yeah. Him at
We
the
have
moment his
to-
power went out.
Stalker vibes.
I think we definitely.
Wait,
just need
somebody says in
Screenshot.
chat, I would definitely buy one.
Oh, there we go. Wouldn't you want
See?
your
I
very own
I know what the
Well,
people want.
Yep.
You
I would buy
you guys
12 and
ask
just
your
arrange
fellas.
them in a circle
Make sure
behind
it
me.
Let's
Yeah.
see here if I can get.
The first step is cardboard cutouts. The second step is body pillows. The third
yeah.
step we're not ready for yet as a race.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
as
Pajamas, things like that.
So next,
All
next
of
he's
those
gonna
are
end up getting one of those
pajama.
like, little fashion dolls.
Yep.
Let's see here.
It's just gonna be pajama pants, and like on your left thigh is gonna be Tell's face frozen staring at you, and then across the butt it's gonna say "Storm hit our power out."
Power out.
Boom.
Boom.
Tell me to a merch shop near you. Very true, Tell. Thank you.
Yes, Telthazard. Well, I'll tell you what. We'll give you a cutout of Telthazard. Coming soon.
And it will look exactly.
Man, I'll tell you what.
Tell's already had a
Exactly
video they
like
wanted to
that.
show? Oh man, did
Man, I tell you guys, the storm's not getting any better out here.
Yeah, it sounds very.
We're gonna try.
That sounds
We're gonna
terrible.
try to get an interview with Tell the Zard here, but I don't think it's gonna be possible. I don't know.
I don't think it will either because he, for some
It
reason, his
looks like a
power's
very-
out, but he's still watching us.
I told you that Starlink. He hooked right up to it. I think.
That looks like a very
Man.
enlightening experience.
It's a
No pun
little-
intended.
Oh man. Trying to see if I could try to see if I could pull up a picture here and try to like
We
try to
should
like put him in the
screenshot
window
that
back
now.
there, but I can't.
Put him in
can't
the
pick-
window.
Yeah,
I
that'd
can't
be
get
cool.
one.
See, you guys, we can. I'm sorry, Tel. We can talk about you because you left us. So,
Phone.
so you have to endure that. Phone.
Is that just shorthand for phone? Like I know, like you just it's just two extra. It's
He's
one
like,
extra
one of you
letter.
pick up
Actually.
your phone. One of you
It's
pick
just-
up now so I can
it's
talk
one
on the live stream.
Hey, Rip. He's only a master of music, not a master of words.
That is true. That is very true.
Well, and at this point, we know he's not the master of weather either. Because
Yes,
Yeah,
not
not the
weather.
master.
Yeah, he's
Brother.
currently
Yeah.
out there with he's currently out there with his phone, just like oh my gosh, I need to get this
Okay,
done.
hold
with,
on,
like, the
we're gonna
wind
go-
blowing in his hair.
we're gonna go live from inside Tell the Zard's house and
There's
see
no
if we
way.
can get a
Oh, that's so beautiful.
interview.
Wow, that's a very nice house.
Man, dude,
Wow.
I thought the power was out in here, man.
How come Teller's never invited us over? Holy smokes!
Good
What's wrong?
heavens.
Panda, you should have
What?
had a cave.
Just a hole in the ground.
Join us next week when we talk at Brian's house, which is inside of the Bat Cave, nonetheless.
Inside of the Bat Cave. So we had so Telthazard, so sorry that you can't join us, but you obviously are with us in heart and soul. We miss you already. But we were lucky enough to have him on our Mindful Gaming show this month, and Andy and Nova, we had an amazing talk about about role-playing games, right? And how they're real, like how we can become not addicted, but more or less idolize some of the NPCs for bettering ourselves. And we had a great conversation with that. If you missed that Mindful Gaming one, please go back and watch that. If you go to our website, xpcrunch.com, and streams, you'll be able to click on Mindful Gaming and watch that episode really in depth. I mean, I have to hand it to Andy. Andy, you are one smart cookie. And you get me thinking a lot, which is sometimes not good.
Okay, it hurts my brain to think too much, so I got to make other people think and carry the mental
Offload
load.
the processes. Yeah, it makes you
Yeah.
smart.
Nice.
Maybe too smart, in fact.
Runs too hot up here, and then it starts smelling like burning rubber. And
Oh, that's how did you know that was my brain?
Wait a minute. You guys have rubber burning? My metal just kind of like grinds.
My
a little
metal.
bit, like rubber would
So-
make things so much smoother.
Yeah,
Oh.
I
I
don't
want to
know.
add that.
I still haven't evolved past the hamster, so my hamster is just tired every so often. I just have to let him take a nap.
I was waiting for the. I haven't upgraded from potato yet. I still have the two like electricity rods that go into the
Stuck into the
potato and
potato.
over the bed.
Goodness, yeah.
They're tied up to an alarm clock.
So on piggybacking off of that subject of what we discussed on Mindful Gaming, I want to know what character, every single one of you, what favorite character would you choose to be that you idolize for a specific reason? And it can even be something like, I just want to dominate the world, so I want to be Pinky in the Brain. I don't know. So, you can, what character, it can be from a book, from a video game, from a show. What character would you be in who you like? Why would you choose that? Okay, Brian, we already know who yours is.
I mean, hold up. Just because it's my background doesn't mean it's what I want to be.
You don't want to steal Batman's life and go through everything Batman.
I don't want to be
Come on.
Batman.
I mean, no parents, by the way. Anywho,
No,
Nope.
Batman also is like super rich,
Yeah.
and I mean in this day and age, that
So, honestly, you
Might
gotta think
help.
about you gotta do like quality of life here, right? And it might not
Yeah.
be one of my favorites, but if I'm thinking about like a fictional character whose life I would just steal for my own benefit and amusement, I think 100% Ash Ketchum. Ash Ketchum gets to go on adventures, never any really mortal danger. Gets to sometimes the movies get a little close,
Yeah.
but I think you get to do a lot of fun stuff. You're 10 for like ever, which is a downside.
Yeah. Yeah, it is a downside.
But hey, you get to meet interesting people. You get to mess around with Pokemon, and then eventually they'll let you retire. So that's kind of cool.
See,
Well, you got a
if you're
sidekick.
Ash, you're not going to be alone because Tell in chat just said that
Yeah.
he'd be Pikachu.
Oh god,
Oh,
that'd be
Dream
so
team.
funny.
ooh.
That would be so funny.
read the rest of
I
go
choose
ahead, Nova,
Dynamic
read the
Charizard.
rest of that comment. Go ahead
Yeah,
and read the rest of that chat, please.
Teltazard! Teltazard! Teltazard!
I choose you.
At least he'd have electricity.
Tell the
Brother.
What are you guys talking about? All Telzarzard's gonna say is storm hit or power out. Storm hit.
No, that's his like special ability, right?
Oh, that's
Storm
cool,
hit.
yeah.
Yeah.
power out.
Power out.
That's
Yeah.
his two. That's his
Yep.
two abilities. That's his two
Yeah.
attacking abilities.
Whenever Tel'Darsar is hit by an electric type move, it absorbs it and gains 1 special attack boost. Sick.
Yeah.
I like that.
But he wants to be Pikachu in Animal Crossing, so let's kind of
Okay, hold on.
Wait a minute here.
Hold on.
yeah, we're gonna have to alter that reality here. No, I'd like to see that cosplay. The two of you.
There we go.
Are we
There it
going to
is.
see that at
okay.
XPCon? There we go.
I definitely do not mind being Ash Ketchum or a Pokemon trainer, but I would actually live for seeing Tel'Darsar in a giant Pikachu costume.
As a giant
That
Pikachu.
sounds
Yes.
so funny.
I know what I'm getting
Yes.
Tel'Darsar for Christmas. All right, I'm getting him the giant blow up Pikachu.
I want
like,
the.
outfit.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I thought we were gonna do makeup. I thought we were gonna. That works too though.
No.
Either one. I'm thinking like we put like some like like $2 Pikachu little ears, and then we like staple a tail onto them and put
We'll
them
get
in
a
the
cardboard
Aw.
box and we'll cut the tail and then
Yeah. I want the rosy cheeks.
There we go.
See, what's even better is
I can see Tell as
we don't say anything to him about this, and
So,
at
yeah, he'll
Christmas
never know.
time he just opens up 6 boxes of various
different.
Pikachu cosplays in various states. Like one inflatable one, this one's just a bunch of cardboard. This is just makeup in here.
and guess what? He tries to use every single box when
He
he
would.
comes here.
Because he wouldn't want any of us to feel left
'Cause
out.
Oh my
Exactly. He wouldn't want to disappoint us. That's exactly how
Under the
Tel'Darsar
costume
is.
is another costume.
That's right. You take one off, and then he's Pikachu again. So we know what Rip wants to be, and who Brian is. Was it Batman?
I mean, if my background wasn't obvious, I changed it. To those who play Yu-Gi-Oh, you might know what this card is.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I can't tell.
Andrew,
if it's,
you might know what it is.
It's what, Dark Magician Girl?
Close. It's a spell card.
Wait,
Uh-oh.
is it? Oh, it is. It is. I'm trying to think of what the heck it's called, but it's the.
Dark
What is
Magical
that?
Circle.
Oh, the Ring of Orichalcos, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
And
yeah,
why,
I would-
Brian? Why?
honestly,
Wait.
it's mainly because I've been like on a huge Yu-Gi-Oh like kick lately. Been getting back into Yu-Gi-Oh. Been playing like a lot of the old games. I've watched the anime. I don't know, God knows how many times.
Wait, Brian. Sorry, I don't mean to. But I need clarification. Do you want to be Dark Magician, or do you want to be the Dark Magician Circle, like the thing? It's like you.
Oh,
said,
Dark
you know,
Magician.
The
the
inanimate
life
object.
of the inanimate object, and you want to be a
An
spell.
animate object.
Like that's is that what you're getting at here?
Yeah,
You wanna
Dark
be just
Magician
a
hands down.
circle.
Yeah, our Dark Magician.
Just
Cool.
wants to be the circle.
Oh wait, here we go.
Whoa! That'd be
There
pretty
it
cool
is.
to see you in Dark Magician cosplay too. Not gonna lie,
So he
I
wants
wish I
to be
could
the
get a
circle.
Dark Magician cosplay. That'd be sick. They'd probably be expensive
Cool.
though.
probably a little expensive.
Probably. Absolutely.
I mean, I'll probably look good in Dark Magician Girl too.
Hey, I'm not gonna complain.
I mean, honestly, I think the only one who could pull off other than me probably be Andrew.
If you got it, you got it. Oh, that I would live to see.
Okay, give me a few minutes.
Whoa, buddy! Whoa!
Oh man,
Whoa!
canceled 2023.
Whoa.
Man, that's it. It was nice knowing you guys.
The storm's got you now.
I think the storm is hitting all of us.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I have the storm coming in. Oh
Oh,
no.
no, there he is.
We're go. I'm back. The storm
Oh,
only
you
knocked
are
it out
back.
for a second.
So, Andy, who would it be?
This is going to feel kind of counterintuitive because to Rip's point about quality of life, there's not really a single moment when he's not like being threatened for his life, but it was always Commander Shepard for me. It was
Yeah.
always one of the most fleshed out like story characters and heroes that I remember playing through the first game and I'm thinking, okay, we're at the climax of the story. This is where all the big explosions are going to happen. And I'm like 14, so I live for big explosions. Let's do this. And then there's that entire scene of, him questioning himself in the captain's quarters. Like, I don't know if I can do this or not. I'm like, wow,
Right.
I wasn't really expecting to care this much. And I remember my parents watching me play this, and they said, "Should you play another game?" And I'm like, "What are you guys talking about?" They're like, "You are terrified when you play this game." I died once at one point because I'm horribly uncoordinated. And apparently I just looked so horror-stricken that my parents, who know nothing about games, are like, "You need to play a new game now, sweetie. Like, let's get a new game in there because you're a little too attached at this point." But that was fun. So it was always Commander Shepard for me. Just being able to live those adventures, and of course being a teenager, just having like girls on the ship. Like,
Yeah.
let's be
I
honest.
was gonna say there
Of
are some
course.
perks to being Commander Shepard, like not being a 10-year-old. You
Yes,
got me,
like
you
not
got
being
me
a
beat there. You got me beat there.
Priorities.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna. When I was listening to Andy talk about this, he was getting so in depth with it. Does anybody else see the similarities of the game and the mental health expert part of Andy?
You can't help it. You can't. It's second
He
nature.
can't help it. It's
No,
it's
I really
in his
can't at this
blood.
point.
Yeah, and you know what? It's funny, Andy, because Commander Shepard is one of my favorite heroes too. But the funny thing is, he really was he helped people both physically, mentally as well, find themselves. And I think that
Oh, yeah.
you would be a perfect Commander Shepard if it came down to it. So yeah, I can see you as Commander Shepard. But I don't know, Andy. I don't know if I can picture you in that tight outfit.
I don't think anybody wants to see that.
It takes
I do.
less effort for me to picture it than I want to admit.
I don't even think my wife wants to see that. Like, nah.
That's funny. That is funny. That's a good one. Panda, have you figured it out yet, or you just want to be a weatherman?
Oh man, I'm like between three strong ones for me. First one being Edward Kenway from Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I love everything that has to do with piracy, pirating. I love the way that game feels. Also, plus side of being an assassin on a pirate ship. I mean, come on, just badass. The other one would be Sly Cooper from any of the games.
What a real answer. I'm an idiot.
Just because I love the fact that he fights for his family's reputation, his family's honor, and things like that. I think it's just some of the best. And then lastly would be Soap from the Call of Duty series. Just because he was just such a big inspiration to a lot of people in my generation growing up on Call of Duty. He was always just the big tough guy, but also had the small emotional side of him as well. So those are like my three big ones that I would love to be.
Panda, I need to serious question, serious answers only.
Would
you download a car?
Would I download a car?
Yeah. Yes.
So confused.
You said you're into piracy. You said you.
Oh, I see what you're talking about now. I see what you mean now.
I just had to know.
I see what you mean now.
No, his exact words were, "I'm so into piracy."
Yeah, I'm big on piracy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Flip it.
Truth
Somebody
comes
flip
out.
it.
Bro, you saw my face when he
Yeah,
said
yeah.
that. He said that, and I went,
You know what? I get
Would you download a car?
all of my games for free, and none of you guys know about it.
This is what they'll play in court.
Oh, we got them. Tapes
This is-
over
I know.
VHSs.
There we go.
You know.
Banned right here. That's tough.
That was the straw.
That's right. You are in trouble. You're in trouble. We're gonna turn you over.
What's the bounty? 50 cents? Good enough.
Probably
I
not
know.
even that big.
Probably.
Or what Alex likes to say, $5 is $5.
See,
I mean, that's a couple of McChickens right there.
Interesting.
$20 is $20. I mean,
Yeah, I'm gonna have to ask Alex. Hey, would you do this for $5?
I mean,
ask
Reese's
him if he
probably
can-
worth a couple of McChickens.
Yeah,
I'm gonna ask him $5 to, I don't know,
Do a
Straight through
backflip right
Walmart.
now.
Straight through Walmart.
So true.
You're talking about the guy that threw himself into a filled trash can with Grimace shake all over him for a clip. Yeah, $5.
Voluntarily.
Remember that
Yeah,
it's
he
free.
did it for free. Yeah, Alex did that for free. So the bar's been set.
That's funny, man. That's a lot to choose from. That's a lot to kind of live up to, Panda. That you'd have to do. Wow. I don't know.
I don't know. You know what's funny is all three of those positions is kind of, they're all different, but they all have the same end goal: is fight for themselves.
Yeah. Well, every man for themselves in this economy. Nova, what about you?
I don't know. I'm stuck between a good couple as well. But in my head, I think if I had to choose a character that I wanted to be, it'd be between either Ako Kagari from Little Witch Academia or Twilight Sparkle from My Little Pony. And both for the same reason. Both are like really hardworking towards their goal, and it pays off. And magic.
Magic. Who
I
doesn't
love
want magic? Yeah.
Anything to do with magic.
Those are good ones too, though.
Better
Everybody likes
question.
magic.
Better question,
Yeah.
Nova.
Awesome adventures too.
Why not
Yeah.
both?
Why not both at the same time?
Honestly, there could be a crossover. I feel
I
like
could
There
see
you go.
There
Yeah.
should be. There really should be.
The little
I'm
witch
actually-
pony. There
I'm
you go, the
actually
little witch pony.
surprised. I'm kind of
Little Witch
surprised
Pony.
in this group that nobody has said anything from like the Kingdom Hearts series. I
So,
would have
I
definitely seen that coming out.
listen. I thought
You
Sora
had to.
for a
You had
moment,
to,
but then you have to
Panda.
realize all the stuff that happens to Sora. Literally becomes a
I was
heartless,
gonna say.
loses his home, never goes to
Who
dinner
says
with
you
his
have to
mom.
be Sora? Why don't you
Spoiler
be like,
alert.
You could be like
Yeah,
Donald
sorry to
Duck or
spoil the
something. Like,
25-year-old game, Andy. Actually,
I'm
no.
sorry,
like-
some of us haven't gotten to it yet, Rip.
Okay, well, I just said everything that happens in the first
That sounds like a you
15
problem.
minutes of the story.
yeah, basically.
that happens at the very beginning. His mom
I-
says, "Hey, dinner's ready." Never to be seen again. He's gone. It's over.
Nah, forget it. I want to be Mickey Mouse from Kingdom Hearts. All right.
Oh gosh. I feel like. No, I'm not gonna get into it. I'm not gonna get into Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom
This
Hearts.
is a deep rabbit hole.
We'll talk about Kingdom Hearts on our next XP.
We could
Crunch
spend an
live.
easy hour.
XP Crunch. Oh
easy
man. Yeah, that's an easy hour exactly, Rip.
There we go.
Definitely.
There we go.
But,
We're
I
talking-
mean, if y'all talking about Kingdom Hearts, like y'all better throw me in there.
oh,
yeah.
Special
We
guest
will.
next time we do XP Crunch.
That's
Uh,
right. I'll give you mine, and mine's really kind of out there. I've been thinking about this, and this is going to sound really dark and demonic. But I really, because I love Commander Shepard, I love all the heroes in the games. I love Dragon Age Inquisition, the heroes in that. I love all the hero aspects. But if I could be anybody, and this is not on a bad term, not because something's evil or something does something bad to someone or whatever, but it's the fact that it makes me feel empowered, makes me feel confident of myself, makes me feel like I can do anything, control anyone, and save the world if I want, or snap of the finger I could leave the world.
I feel like
in
I know where
chaos.
this is going.
And I would really choose Lilith from Diablo
D4?
4. Yes. I feel that she had a goal and a mission, and she went for it. Nothing got in her way. And if it did, okay, they did not end up very nicely, but it's that type of, it's not that I'm like, oh, I want that craving, or that I would ever do anything such, but as a, fantasy type, what character would I like to be? I think it's because of the power, the empowerment to be something better and to complete a mission or complete something and get it done and know that it has to be done. And so that's kind of where I come from. And it was kind of, I was like, should I even say this? People are going to think I'm so demonic. And I'm like, demented and like.
Uh,
But
It was a
yeah.
better answer than what I wanted to cut you off as you were trying to explain and just go, okay, Kat, which Fallout character are we getting this time? I was totally prepared for it.
Is it 4? Is it 3? Is it, no. But I think, and it's because of the fact of that. And just that, Panda, is the fact that, every character I love is a hero in and of itself. It's like, yeah, we want to do good, but everybody has that goal, right? I mean, everybody wants to be a hero. Everybody wants to be a mage. Everybody wants to do something good, save the family, all this other stuff. But what about the villains? Like villains have backstories. And
Honestly, I thought villains were off the table. That's why I didn't mention it. But you talking about Lilith, I feel the exact same way and more. Where you said you wouldn't do the things and you would never be like that. I 100% would be exactly, if I could in my power, be Skeletor. It would be so deliciously fun to just be Skeletor.
We're learning a lot about Rip right here. We're learning a lot about Rip right here.
I'd be like a skeleton ball, and I just curse you, He-Man, and then just do it again next week.
Curse you, He-Man.
Like it would just be so much fun.
So
Learn
Rip
I
and
love how
Kat
you
are
had to
scheduling
describe
some
it
time
as
with me.
deliciously
Yeah.
fun.
I'm first.
No, listen.
Andy's putting this down on the list.
I mean, hold on. Not everybody wants to be a hero, all right? And
Right.
if Tell was here, he'd back me up on it. But like when we play GTA RP, the Crims pay more in money than being a cop does. So I know when my stars align for
Okay.
GTA at least.
My stars.
Panda's on the list too. All three of you, see me after.
I was already on a list,
Yeah!
so adding myself to another one.
Boy, Andy's got his work cut out with this
Oh
team.
man,
I'm on the list now for piracy. All right.
it's
And
okay.
now on Andy's list.
And
for-
breaking
for
and entering.
appointments.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
very true.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I broke
Tell's
into
house.
Tell's
Yeah,
house,
it's like the Tell's house.
which is still right back there.
Yeah,
The
that hasn't
lights
left the
are
scene of the
turned-
crowd.
The lights turned on, so maybe Tell got his power back and he just didn't want to rejoin us. I don't
Wow,
know.
how
We see how dedicated he really is.
He was like,
Uh,
this is.
Mhm.
I'm using this as like a way out, so I'm good.
have you guys ever watched Wreck-It Ralph? Because I feel like
Yes.
Andy's supposed to set up the evil the villain support group.
Yes.
I'm a bad guy, but that doesn't mean that I'm a bad
bad
guy.
Andy,
I love those movies.
Yeah.
that's so funny. Do you think you could be a counselor for all the Disney princesses? With all the issues that those women have.
Listen,
Andy's probably like, yeah, no, that's way above my pay grade.
Okay.
That's too much.
listen, we don't have the time to talk about all them and all their
So,
problems.
would you rather the princesses or the villains? Like, what do you think's worse, Jasmine or Jafar? Or
Oh,
Ooh.
Jasmine by far. Jafar's a simple guy. I can understand him. He wants
his
flowers,
motives are
wants to
clear.
All right,
flower.
consider Aurora or like the what's her name, Maleficent.
Oh.
That'd be a
Who's
good
it-
one to consider.
Who's easier to counsel?
yeah.
Oh,
Both of you.
I gotta go.
I think at
with
that point
Maleficent
it's-
again.
Maleficent.
I
Yeah.
feel
You know
like the
what?
villains
No,
are
no,
going to be
I'm
very
choosing,
easy.
I'm choosing a Disney princess for Andy. I'm choosing Elsa for Andy.
Oh goodness.
See, Here's the
Let
thing.
it go.
When you're willing to do those sorts of evil things up front, like I expect that. I expect, that's where the bar is. I know what to expect in the session now that you're going to throw some like spells at me or something, and that's fine.
You have the
You
wards
don't get
set
paid
up.
enough dodge spells. I
But-
don't think you get paid enough.
Shield.
But Aurora, like, are you going to lie to my face? Are you going to hide things from me? That makes me have to work harder, and I don't want to have to work harder. I want to work smarter, and I just can't. I'm not messing around with that. So
I mean, honestly,
give
she
me
probably
the
just fall
villains.
asleep on you.
Give me the villains.
I fall
I
asleep
have
on
a
you.
legitimate question though. Out of like out of video game villains, which one, in your personal opinion, would be the hardest for you to
Count.
Bleh.
the lightning.
It's the metal rods in his head. Help him.
Now I got a scar. I got the lightning scar now.
There it
He's
is.
got his AirPods in.
Harry
No.
Potter.
Which one would be the hardest for you? Like villain wise, which do you think would be the hardest to help out?
Ooh, this depends a little bit on how you define villain, but I always thought that oh my god, what's his name? GTA 5. Trevor.
Oh, okay.
Trevor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Trevor.
Really?
In order for counseling to work, you have to want to change.
Uh-huh.
There is not a single thing about that man that strikes me as I want to change and do better or not be so violent or antisocial. He is perfectly happy with where he is.
That's fair. I
And with
definitely
the
see that.
sheer amount of destruction that one man managed to cause, I'm no.
I mean, honestly, the same could be said about the Joker.
Also fair.
Yeah.
Also fair. I would accept
Yeah.
the Joker in a similar
Okay.
category.
Now, third costume, we have to see Andy in Harley Quinn costume. We've got Dark Magician Girl. We've got Harley Quinn. What was the other one we had? We had one more.
Commander Shepard
Commander Shepard.
There we
in the
go.
tight pants.
In the
In
tight
the tight
pants. Tight
pants.
pants.
And we
can
still
be-
have to
Right.
see Tel'Thazard in a Pikachu
Very
outfit.
true.
In a
Yes.
Pikachu outfit. And I'm going to buy Tel'Thazar
Maybe we should have
pajamas.
a cosplay contest at this point.
Yep.
We are
I don't
going to
even
make
know what I would
cutouts for
cosplay.
everybody. You don't even know what you would cosplay? A weatherman. I was going to say.
Yeah.
I'm already
There it is.
doing that.
Look how good you are. Look
Look at how good I'm doing.
You're a natural kid.
You can see this life-threatening storm behind me. Like, that lightning could come down and strike me at any point. Do you see Tell's house?
It looks like
It's
it already
almost
is.
gonna get hit with this lightning.
I mean, honestly, dude, like you're holding the lightning in place. I don't know how you're doing that.
I
Willpower.
have the
Sheer
power.
willpower.
Oh,
built
is that
different.
He-Man? You just made Rip mad.
I'm activated. I'm activated now.
I have the power.
I'm gonna start throwing skulls around.
What you gonna do? I got lightning, bro. I ain't afraid.
Yeah. Well, Brian said that perfectly with a little circle around his head.
Mhm.
And now he's gone. There we go.
Oh,
There he is.
Is that a lighter?
lightsaber?
Oh, it's a
Is it a
keyblade.
lightsaber?
It's a
Oh, the keyblade.
I thought that
It
was
looks
a
like a lightsaber.
It could still be a lighter,
just
to
saw-
be honest.
I just saw the on my screen. It looks like a blue like lightsaber.
Yeah, no, I
coming
saw
up.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yep. Yep.
There we go.
Lightsaber.
Now it's
Now it's keyblade.
Now
There
it's
we go.
me.
Too bad Kingdom Hearts. It's,
Oh my
it's open at the top. It's a flashlight.
What?
Oh my gosh!
Yes.
I'm now
That's
blind.
a type of lighter. It lights up rooms.
There we go.
Just like you, Rip.
I mean,
Oh, in his He-Man outfit. No, I mean
no,
Skeletor. Sorry.
Skeletor.
Sorry. Oh man, so we have this week coming up this this month in October. Our last SteamDragons in October, we are all going for Halloween. We're all going to have to cosplay. So choose something that you want to cosplay as, and we will don't make it too obvious, and you can mix and match. I want the audience to kind of guess what character it is or where it's from. So don't give it away too much. And if we do have an audience member who guesses correctly, you will get a SteamDragons keychain. So it'll be nice to have us with you everywhere you go. And then keep an eye on, because we have lots of great streams coming up in October. And our focus is really going to be on horror games or dark games or dark shows, or even the villains, things like that have to come with our wonderful October theme. So, and also, real quickly, if you are watching us on Twitch, be sure to rack up some of those points, because at the end we have to, if we get all those points, we have to actually sing something as a group. So be sure to.
I'm gonna leave it all up to Tell. He's the master.
Leave it all up to-
Master musician. Tell your power better not go out that time. Oh,
My power's gone. It's up to you guys. Yep.
I'm gonna put the hamster in a
I'm
bed.
not believing it
I
next time.
mean,
All right.
The only viable answer to sing is "This Is Halloween" from Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh boy.
It's the only viable answer.
Also, really quick. October. I want to see if you guys on XP Crunch Live, if you guys get a chance to see Five Nights at Freddy's, please let us know what you thought about it. Give us a little review. No spoilers, but you know, I know Nova and Alex are going to be seeing that, and they're going to go cosplay when they see it. So I know a lot of people who are going to see the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, and I would really like to know what you guys think of it. So be sure to tune in October for all our SteamDragons shows. Until then, it's already an hour, and we are going to let Tell rest because he has been fighting that lightning so hard right now. And we will get
We're
back to
tuning
doing
out.
what we were doing.
We're tuning out.
Oh
for
no!
Zard's
Oh
house.
no!
Oh, the storm!
We need like a filter or something for all of our webcams where it's just raining, downpouring.
No.
All of us are going,
Oh.
Everybody smack your camera before we go off live so it looks like an explosion happened and your camera just goes flying. All right.
Bop!
Done.
I was like, you cut out for a minute. You said smack your, and then it stopped.
Oh no.
What are you talking about? All right, everybody. We'll talk to you next. On our next show. So who's up next? XP Crunch Live is next week. So catch them then.
And for
Bye,
tomorrow,
everybody.
tune in. Bye.
Bye.